Imagine holding a passport that acts like a key, unlocking doors to countries around the world, allowing you to explore new cultures, landscapes, and opportunities with minimal fuss. This isn't just a dream for everyone, as the need for visitor visas can often be a time-consuming and complex hurdle. However, for citizens of certain nations, global mobility is significantly easier, a privilege often tied to the strength of their passport and their country's international relationships. Canada, a popular destination for its stunning nature and diverse cities, has a system of visa requirements that varies greatly depending on your country of citizenship. For many years, citizens from numerous Asian countries needed to apply for a traditional visitor visa, a process involving detailed applications, interviews, and processing times. But the landscape is changing. Through careful assessment of a country's immigration integrity, security standards, and bilateral ties, Canada offers visa exemptions, or more recently, eligibility for the Electronic Travel Authorization, ETA, for citizens of select nations. The ETA, a simple online process for air travelers, represents a significant easing of entry requirements, bringing the dream of visiting Canada much closer for millions. This eligibility for reduced entry requirements is often a reflection of a country's stability, economic standing, and its citizens' compliance with immigration laws internationally. Furthermore, a country's ability to secure visa-free or simplified entry for its citizens in places like Canada is also a strong indicator of the overall power and acceptance of its passport on the global stage. Let's explore 10 Asian countries whose citizens benefit from this streamlined entry to Canada in 2025, focusing on what makes them eligible and highlighting the strength of their passports by looking at other significant countries they can visit visa-free. Number 10. The Philippines, easing the way to Canada. The Philippines, a nation of over 7,000 islands in Southeast Asia, has recently become one of the countries whose citizens may be eligible to apply for an Electronic Travel Authorization, ETA, to travel to Canada by air, rather than needing a full visitor visa. This significant change was implemented by Canada based on factors such as a low visa refusal rate for previous applications and strong ties between the two countries, including a large Filipino diaspora in Canada. It indicates Canada's confidence in the integrity of the Philippines' travel documents and its citizens' compliance with immigration rules. The strength of the Philippine passport is growing, reflecting increasing global access for its citizens. As of early 2025, the Philippine passport typically ranks around the mid-50s globally in terms of the number of destinations its holders can visit visa-free, or with a visa on arrival. This includes visa-free access to fellow ASEAN nations like Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia, as well as other countries such as Brazil, Colombia, Israel, and Morocco. The addition of ETA eligibility for Canada marks another important step in enhancing the mobility of Filipino travelers. Have you felt the benefit of easier international travel? Comment 1 for yes. Number 9. Thailand, bridging continents with easier travel. Thailand, a popular tourist destination in Southeast Asia, is another country whose citizens can now benefit from ETA eligibility for air travel to Canada, provided they meet certain conditions like having held a Canadian visitor visa in the past 10 years or currently holding a valid U.S. non-immigrant visa. This move by Canada acknowledges Thailand's stable international standing and aims to facilitate tourism and business travel between the two nations. It signifies a level of trust in Thai travelers and their adherence to international travel regulations. The Thai passport offers its citizens a reasonable degree of global mobility. Ranking typically in the 60s globally, Thai passport holders can access a good number of countries visa-free or with a visa on arrival. This includes visa-free entry to many countries within Southeast Asia, as well as destinations like Japan, for short stays, South Korea, Russia, and several countries in South America, such as Argentina and Chile. The inclusion in Canada's ETA program further enhances the travel options available to Thai citizens seeking to explore North America. What Canadian experience would you recommend to a Thai friend? Number 8. Malaysia. A passport reflecting global connections. Malaysia, a diverse and economically dynamic country in Southeast Asia, boasts a passport that is considered quite strong globally. Malaysian citizens enjoy a high degree of visa-free access to numerous countries, and they have long been eligible for visa-exempt entry to Canada for short stays, with an ETA required for air travel. This reflects Malaysia's strong international relations, robust economy, and its citizens' low risk profile from an immigration perspective. Canada's trust in Malaysian travelers is well established. The Malaysian passport consistently ranks among the top 15 to 20 strongest passports in the world, offering visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a significant number of destinations. This includes extensive access to countries in Europe's Schengen area, allowing travel across many European nations, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, and numerous countries in the Americas and elsewhere. The ease with which Malaysians can travel internationally underscores their country's integrated role in the global community. If your passport could take you anywhere visa-free, where would you go? Number 7. Brunei Darussalam. The strength of a stable nation's passport. Brunei Darussalam, a small but prosperous nation on the island of Borneo, holds a passport that grants its citizens impressive global access. Bruneian citizens are among those who can travel to Canada with an ETA when flying, a testament to the country's stability, high economic standards, and strong diplomatic ties with Canada and other Western nations. The low likelihood of Bruneian citizens overstaying or violating immigration laws contributes to this privileged travel status. The Brunei passport is considered one of the stronger passports in Southeast Asia and globally, typically ranking within the top 20-25. Bruneian passport holders have visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a large number of countries worldwide. This includes widespread access across the Schengen area in Europe, the United Kingdom, Japan, South Korea, and many other destinations in Asia, the Middle East, and Africa. The ease of travel for Bruneian citizens reflects their nation's secure and respected position internationally. Does the size of a country impact the power of its passport? Comment 4 for yes. Number 6. Timor-Leste. New nation, growing mobility. Timor-Leste, Southeast Asia's youngest nation, represents a significant addition to the list of countries whose citizens are eligible for Canada's ETA for air travel, under specific conditions, such as having a valid U.S. visa or a previous Canadian visa. This inclusion is a positive step, recognizing Timor-Leste's progress since independence and facilitating connections with the Timorese diaspora in Canada. While it's under specific conditions, it signifies a move towards greater travel ease. The Timor-Leste passport, as a relatively new travel document from a developing nation, currently offers more limited visa-free access compared to some of its neighbors. However, its global ranking is improving. Timorese citizens typically have visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a number of countries, primarily within Southeast Asia and some other scattered destinations. The eligibility for the Canadian ETA, even with conditions, is a notable development that can help open up further travel opportunities as the country continues to develop its international relationships. What challenges might citizens from newer nations face when traveling? Number 5. South Korea. A passport. Powerhouse. South Korea, a global economic and technological leader, possesses one of the most powerful passports in the world. South Korean citizens have long enjoyed visa-exempt status for travel to Canada, requiring an ETA for air entry, a clear indication of the strong bilateral relationship, South Korea's high level of development, and the very low immigration risk posed by its citizens. Canada, like many other nations, recognizes the integrity and reliability associated with the South Korean passport. The South Korean passport consistently ranks among the top 3 to 5 strongest globally, often tied with or close to countries like Singapore and Japan. This grants South Korean citizens visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to an extensive list of countries worldwide. This includes virtually all countries in the Schengen area, the United States, via the Visa Waiver Program, ESTA, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, and a vast number of destinations across Asia, the Americas, and beyond. The exceptional global mobility afforded by the South Korean passport is a direct reflection of the country's standing on the world stage. What benefits come with holding a very strong passport? Number 4. Japan. Seamless travel for a global player. Japan, a major global economic power and a nation renowned for its culture and technology, holds one of the world's leading passports. Japanese citizens have long benefited from visa-exempt travel to Canada, requiring an ETA for air travel, a status that reflects the deep and positive relationship between the two countries, Japan's economic stability, and the trust placed in Japanese travelers by immigration authorities worldwide. The Japanese passport is consistently ranked among the top 1 to 3 strongest passports globally, offering its holders unparalleled visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a vast majority of the world's countries and territories. This includes extensive access throughout Europe's Schengen area, the United States, via the Visa Waiver Program, ESTA, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, South Korea, and numerous other destinations across all continents. The exceptional ease of international travel for Japanese citizens is a key advantage in an interconnected world. What is a must-visit place in Japan in your opinion? Number 3. Singapore, the world's most powerful passport. Singapore, a highly developed and globally connected city-state, proudly holds what is often ranked as the world's most powerful passport. Singaporean citizens have long had visa-exempt entry to Canada, requiring an ETA for air travel, a reflection of Singapore's exceptional global standing, its robust economy, strict rule of law, and the extremely low immigration risk associated with its citizens. Canada, like almost every other country, facilitates easy entry for Singaporean travelers. The Singapore passport consistently ranks number 1 globally, providing its citizens with visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to the highest number of countries and territories worldwide. This includes seamless entry to the vast majority of destinations across Europe, the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, China, and virtually every other major travel destination. The unparalleled global mobility enjoyed by Singaporean citizens is a testament to their nation's diplomatic strength and economic success. If you held the world's most powerful passport, where would you travel first? Number 2. Taiwan. Expanding horizons for citizens. Taiwan, a dynamic economy and a technological hub, has seen its passport gain significant international acceptance. Citizens of Taiwan, holding a passport issued by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Taiwan that includes their personal identification number, are eligible for Canada's ETA for air travel, simplifying their visits for tourism and business. This eligibility is based on Canada's assessment of Taiwan's robust passport security measures and the strong economic and people-to-people ties. The Taiwan passport offers its citizens a strong level of global mobility, typically ranking within the top 25-30 most powerful passports. Taiwanese passport holders have visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a large number of countries worldwide. This includes visa-free entry to the entire Schengen area in Europe, the United Kingdom, Japan, South Korea, and many other countries, in Asia, the Americas, and elsewhere. The ETA eligibility for Canada further expands the already significant travel options available to Taiwanese citizens. What makes a passport strong? Number 1. Hong Kong, a global hub with global access. Hong Kong, a major international financial center, has a passport that is well regarded globally. Eligible holders of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region (SAR) passport can travel to Canada with an ETA when arriving by air, a reflection of Hong Kong's status as a global hub, its strong economic ties with Canada, and the track record of Hong Kong residents as compliant travelers. The long-standing ease of travel between Hong Kong and Canada underscores these close connections. The Hong Kong SAR passport is considered a strong passport, typically ranking within the top 20-25 globally. Hong Kong passport holders enjoy visa-free or visa-on-arrival access to a considerable number of countries and territories worldwide. This includes extensive access across the Schengen area in Europe, the United Kingdom, Japan, South Korea, Singapore, and many other destinations across Asia, the Americas, and other regions. The global mobility afforded by the Hong Kong passport facilitates its role as an international center of business and culture. Have you experienced the unique blend of cultures in Hong Kong? Comment 10. The ability to travel to a country like Canada without the need for a traditional visa, instead using a streamlined process like the ETA, is a significant advantage. It saves time, reduces stress, and makes spontaneous travel more feasible. This access is not granted lightly. It's a reflection of the issuing country's stability, its citizens' international compliance, and the strength of diplomatic relationships. For citizens of these 10 Asian nations, their passports are not just identification documents. They are keys that unlock a world of travel possibilities, including the vast and welcoming landscapes of Canada. Understanding passport strength and visa requirements is crucial for anyone planning international travel. The increasing number of countries eligible for programs like Canada's ETA is a positive trend, signifying greater global connectivity and ease of movement for millions of people. What other factors do you think contribute to a passport's strength? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like and share the video to support us. See you in the next one.